in here. Man, there's a lot of comments already. So we got Buff's Garage, Buck Does It, Leighton Welding, Jet Black, Chaos Garage.
Hey, Papa, what color was that bot right there?
Oh, I don't know, Bubba. But you're on a live stream right now, Benjamin. Say hi. Hi. We'll give some people time to get in here. Get this up here. Flip it over. Looks like we got 4 people in here. Go to comments, live chat. Turn it back this way. Actually, it wants to be this way. So, hey, what's up, Jeff? Let's see. I'm trying to rotate it so that it's got me locked this way. So I guess I'm going to have to live stream this way. That's how I must have set it up. Let's see. Let me share the link somehow.
Daddy, did you paint all this? Daddy, did you paint it all day?
Yeah, I painted it, Bubba.
Oh, if we might will go there. Oh,
Hey, what's up, everybody? Stumpy's in the house. Hey, what's up, Bub? I am trying to figure out how to share this link in my chat. Stumpy's in time. Let's see, I got copy the link.
Oh, that's a hot deer. We did.
And this here is my grandson. And he is he likes asking questions like most grandkids do. Most young kids. Say wave, Benjamin. Say hi. Hi. They're ready to see us take this engine apart. Ready to see that artwork, huh? Hello, Miss Wendy. So now I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this phone since it's locking me in that direction. I may just have to turn it like this. Yeah, that's how I'm going to have to do it. Hang on, guys. I'm getting my phone set up. Getting my phone set up for this live stream. I'll have it set up in just a second.
How did you do that?
That has been it. Do it. All right. I'm probably not going to be able to see all the comments, but I've got the, let me raise this up a little more. Oh, they can see me right there. I got it about ready to take apart. I've taken most of the bolts out of the motor. I've only got a few holding the intake on, a few holding the valve covers on, and only the corner bolts holding the oil pan on it. I did grab the rod and shake it around, and you can pull the rod almost completely out. If the hole was a little bit bigger, you could pull it out, but the rod cap came off of it, what it looks like, and it let it do its thing. So I think the rod cap came off might be what the problem is. I think we'll start with taking the valve cover off. What's up, Punisher? JB, when I count, man, I got 16 people in here already wanting to see this thing come apart. See what I'm gonna do? I'm trying to drink a soda.
Papa, what's that right there?
That's an old bucket that we had at the beach, I think. Remember, we had them ones at the beach. We had them buckets we playing with. I think it's one of the buckets on the beach. I think it is.
When we were testing HR, we're going to quickly testing on my factory.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna put that socket up. Let's see. This side looks good. I do see some chunks of metal up here at the top. And it looks like I see chunks of piston down in the lifter valley, which is not good. I don't know how that can get there. Nope. Alright. Oh, we got one more. Let me get the gun. Come here, squeeze this trigger. Yep. Alright. That done it right there, Bo. Now I can take this off. Watch out and make sure that comes out. There. We're good. Gotta get the gasket off. Alright. Get that one off. Let's see, what else do we got? We're going to take off this up here, which takes, I'll tell you what I did find when I pulled the engine out. I found a piece of my oil ring and some pieces of piston. This was laying on the K member. So there had to be more of it that came out on the track that they only found one piece of the piston. So some of that piston is probably the piston that John Wilburn's going to be getting. Yeah, Wilburn found a piece of the ring. Let's see, we're going to find just had.
You might have to fix this too.
Yeah, I'm going to have to fix that, Bubba. He found the holes in the oil pan, and he said I need to fix that. So we're going to have to get on that with fixing it. I've got a new oil pan right there. We're going to use that one. This pan right here. It's a better pan. I've got a socket that I set down so that I knew where it was at. Now I don't know where it's at. So stand up there in front of the camera so they can see me, Bubba. They know that we're here to work on this thing. I'm looking for a socket that I had up here.
Is it right here?
No, I wish that was it. That's not it, Bubba. Let's see, where did I put that daggone thing? No. It looks like one of these. It looks just like that.
You had two more, I think?
I got one more and I set it somewhere. Alright. Well, I'm going to use something else. We're going to get this intake off first, and then we're going to look down in the look down in the lifter valley and see what we got. I'll move the camera up closer as soon as I get these other bolts out. I only got four intake bolts left in here, and I've only got 4 oil pan bolts because I knew you guys were going to stop in. Oh, look here. Let me show you what I'm looking for, Benjamin. It's right in front of me. Right there. See it? Grab that. Yep. Why'd you hide that there? He hid it from me.
I did it.
You didn't.
No.
Oh, I must have hid it there. He's the one who's going to get Candy Cane when he gets 14 years old. The old truck's going to him. It's going to be his truck. So we're going to play with it and race it for several years. And then we're going to get serious about restoring it and painting it so that when he gets in high school or in junior high, he'll have a 1964 Chevy C10 as his first truck because it was my first truck. What do you think about that? Right now he's checking out the monkey bike sitting over here because he wants me to teach him how to ride that. So that's coming up too. All right. All right, let me move this camera a little bit closer. We'll pop this intake off and see what's inside. Let me raise this up.
Did it right here? Or did?
All right, Ed's Machines in here. Irish Outlaw, B&R Racing. B&R, the piston come apart, but looks like what might have happened was the rod cap came off, number 2, because I can pull the rod almost all the way through, and it's the complete rod, the cap's off of it. All right, let's pry this intake up, Bubba. As you can tell, it didn't take nothing to pry it up because I just put this roller cam and these heads on here in April.
What did Wisha did?
Hmm?
What did Wisha did?
Oh, that's the oil or the paint? It's painted. All right, so here we go, guys. Y'all want to look at this? See if we find some parts in here.
I need to see. Can I move this thing? See, Papa?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you want to stand on that?
Yeah, it is.
All right, let's get you a stool.
I can use it.
You want me to get you some gloves?
Sure.
Sure. Hang on. We're going to put your hand in there until you can figure out how to get your fingers right. Figure out your fingers. All right. Yep, that'll work. They're big. They're too big, but that's all I got right now. So you can figure them out and make them work. All right, we got Benjamin's gloves. So looks like we have lots of piston parts in here, which is not good. Lots of piston parts, which means man, I hope that cam's good. So we got a lot of broken piston.
What's that?
I'm not sure what that piece is.
You sure that a piece of what it did? Don't sure it did.
Not real sure. See what the ideas are. Make a pile. Deconstructing. Trying to figure out what this piece right here might be. What's that look like? Them's extra parts. That's right, Lars. Them are extra parts.
What is this?
I believe that with the rod all the way off it. Those are rocker arms, Bubba.
Oh, you might fit this?
See the scorpion on there?
Yeah.
They sting. I'm just kidding. They don't sting. They might as well.
What don't you have affected it? Don't you affecting those in your that factor?
So I do see problems.
What?
I don't know if y'all can see this right here. Got a bent push rod right here. It's bent pretty good. Let's see on the other side. This is the that's the cylinder that came loose.
Where's our D-Day?
Here's some more.
Where's our D-Day?
More stuff. Oh man, I see.
Where's our D-Day? Papa.
Oh man.
Papa, where's our D-Day?
That's the intake ports, Bubba. That's the intake ports. I kind of wish I wouldn't open it now because it makes me sick looking at the damage. That I think I got a lifter turned on number 2. I was hoping my camshaft would be good because I don't want to have to buy another roller cam, but I won't know until I get it completely apart. Anyway, we'll jump down to the oil pan because I know that's what you guys are wanting to see. Don't get under there like that. Huh? Let's see who else is in here.
Oh, look at piece right here. Papa, do you see that right here? The thing right here? I think that piece you will hold it has to go.
781 heads. Yes, those are 781s, B&R. And I hope they're still good. I've got another set of large ovals. They're 820s off of a 70, I think 72 LS5 or LS6 454. They're large, semi-closed chamber, large port, large oval. What's going on, Russell? All right. Let's lower this camera down.
What do I do?
I'm fixing to take the bottom piece off down here, where there is a, hang on, don't mess with that. All right, let me get the socket out.
My boy needs to spit myself.
You're fine, brother. I just didn't want you to get oil on your hand right
What
now.
happened to use that order on your head?
All right.
What happened to use that order on your head?
Nothing. You just have to wash them.
That hurt.
Oh, that's 716. Everything's happy except for those.
What are they for? What are they for? That.
The board?
Yeah. And what did
It goes in the toolbox.
What did they? What did?
It's a vise.
What that? What do? Can you see that?
Watch out. I don't know. I got to get the right stuff, Bubba.
No, let me see what it looks like.
All right, let's see if I got anything else in here. I think that's all of them. All right, watch out. Get back. All right, stand over there. Let me get a screwdriver. All right, so what I want you to do, stand over there. I want you to get on this side, and we're going to pop this oil pan loose, and I need you to hold on to the bottom of this while I knock it loose. Get over here. Move that over. Stand right here, and Hold on to this. I'm fixing to lower this down. No, this whole thing.
Like this?
Yep.
Let me read the jar. The jar of honey.
There we go.
Honey!
There you go. I got it. I got it. I think we got a bent rod.
It isn't hard.
Might be a issue. There's a piece of the rod. That's more cast. Oops. Hey, get that. Go over there and get that round pan. Remember the pan that had the oil in it? The big round black pan? The one that's flipped over? Yeah, bring it over here. We're going to put it underneath this. That's fine. Just bring it here. That's fine.
Oh, don't you want to cool it? I think that will be okay.
Mm-hmm. Grab a light.
Hey, is that so? Is that hot dog? Is this or that so?
No.
I think hold this one more.
Boy, we better hold on to that. You're doing a good job. I'm getting a light because I got to get the camera down here so we can look at the bottom of the engine. The block still got water in it, so I'm not going to be able to flip it over tonight. But I'm going to turn the light on.
What's that for?
We're going to look.
Oh, gee, that we right. I think we were.
We're going to look under here and see what's going on.
How about you put it on so I think we see that? I take this thing off.
That's a piece of rod.
Okay.
Not digging in that oil at the moment to find piston, but
That's too bright for me.
looks like.
Daddy, that's too
Looks like
bright
there's
for me.
There's some piston up in there.
Yep.
I think I see the valves up there too. Yep. That's number 3.
Oh, that thing? Is that thing for that temperature right there?
Hang on, let me get on the other side so we can look up in here.
Okay.
Number 2 is the one I thought came off, but I was wrong. It was number 3 that was sticking through the oil pan. Number 2 just sucked up some of the water. So the crankshaft looks toast. That rod looks toast. 7 and 8 look good though. 6, 7, and 8 look pretty good. Even 5 may be okay. Sorry. Even 5 may be okay. But 2 and 3 are garbage.
Papa, what is
And the block is it's an oil filter, Bubba.
Yeah. You take it out and put the sauce with it. Like you don't take it out. Papa, what is this?
That's the engine stand. Part of the engine stand.
Oh,
Let's see if we can look down in here at.
do you hold this engine? Oh, what that engine for?
I don't know if you guys can see this or not. That lifter is turned right here. The lifter's turned on the cam, but the roller looks like it still may be rolling. But I see a huge groove in that lobe over there. So, yeah, that whole valve train's wiped out. That cam's no good. Lifters, crank. All right. Only hope I got left is my rocker arms are still good. Okay, you can take them off. That'll make your hands sweat. Rocker arms are still good, and hopefully the heads aren't cracked or damaged too bad. Because I'm looking at getting a 454 and just building a 468. No, you can throw them on the ground, Bubba. Change rods to my style of driving. Yeah, I've got some rods for my style of driving already. Let's see. Let me remount this phone on here. Raise this back up. What's going on, Mohawk 62? What? Yeah. Yeah, I got another set of rods, Irish. Now I just need a motor to put them in. And some pistons. And a cam setup. Yeah, Leighton, it's going to be a full rebuild. Well, I know that I heard it during the burnout because the transmission, the shifter was out of adjustment, and so it was staying in second gear. It kept shifting first and second, first and second. I couldn't hold it in first gear, and so I was lugging it real bad, and it I guess me loading it up like that, it moved the timing quite a bit. I guess the distributor wasn't tightened down tight enough. Moved my timing a whole lot, and it didn't like it. It was not happy. But let's look at the oil pan. That's a baseball-sized hole in the oil pan on that side. Tell you what, I'm going to put a rubber glove on and see if I can find some piston in that oil. All right, we're going to go fishing. We're going to fish in this oil pan. Move this down. Right here. We're going to dig in this oil pan and see if we can find John Wilbur and a piston. Oh, he don't want this one.
Yeah, I got it.
Hey, there's a rod cap. the other piece of it. Here's one piece of the rod cap.
Hey, this has to be where my wheel goes. Is that where my wheel goes to?
I found a rod bolt. I'm talking to my friends, Bubba. You got to scoot. You're in front of the camera.
Oh.
Uh-oh, we're running in the floor. Hey, go over there and get one of them t-shirts. That black t-shirt right in front of you. Right in front. Look at me. Right behind you. One of them black t-shirts hanging up. Right in front of you. Right there. Nope, that's a towel. Look. Look where I'm pointing. There's black t-shirts right there. Like a stack of them. Yes, that's it. Yeah, bring me one of those. Yeah, that'll work.
Are you clean that?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it under here to catch some of this old nasty oil.
Did you free that too? Did you free that t-shirt too?
It's just an old t-shirt, bro. Just an old t-shirt.
I don't know what all that look like. How did all of that stuff down there?
Yeah.
Do you know how it got?
Yeah, I blew it up. That's how it got down there. We'll blame it on James and James Racing. James and James show because he was supposed to put me out that round. And I wasn't even going to run hard against him. I was just going to ease on down through there.
I see you for a turn.
But they matched me up against Jerry Racing, and I was going to try to put on a show, and I put on a show. Showed how to blow up a big block. So, watch out. Let me get back.
I don't know how.
Yeah, that's a beetle.
I saw
Now we're in the garage. It's like an autopsy. John Wilburn, you will not be getting that piston because, well, you know what? There is some piston still stuck in the hole up there.
Let me see.
So I may be able to get that out. This one here is rod number 3. That's the one that let loose. So it's stuck. It'd been a push rod, and then we'll get the light back under here. So there is some piston along with the that's gone right there. This was a standard bore 73 model 402. So that sucks. But we just get another one. So can I grab that? Oh, there's a piston ring. John Wilburn, that's about the most piston that I've got. That's the biggest piece.
I'll hold it.
Yeah, hold on to that. And I've got
What?
Oh, that's part of the oil ring. You want to hold that? All right. My piston assistant is holding it. Oh, I got another ring.
Oh, you can't hold that.
Why, you only got 2 hands?
Yeah.
Why don't you have 4 hands?
Oh, perfect. That's where my shaggy.
Oh, there's another piece of piston. That piece is not good either. I think we're not going to be able to reuse that one either. You going to hold that one too? Hold that with your other piece of piston there, Bubba.
Oh, because you were.
Any other pieces are welcome. Oh, there's another chunk. Look at that. That's a nice piece. I need to sell that to Whistling Diesel. Austin, if you're on here, contact Whistling Diesel and tell him I got to sell him a piece of piston. I'll trade it for a 632.
Illegal.
I'll trade it for a 632 full engine. You gotta hold that too. I don't care. You gotta hold it.
Oh my!
Oh no, come here. You gotta hold it. You're my assistant. You're holding that. Okay? You good? You good? All right. We're grabbing. We're shopping. Oh man, the whole side of the cylinder's gone. The whole side of the cylinder.
See that?
It's hard to tell on the head, but man, I hope the head's good. Yeah, the whole sleeve is busted out of it. You can probably see the side of the sleeve at the very top, but the whole side of the sleeve is busted out. Ed, can you sleeve this? Just kidding. I know it's pretty bad. Ed can work some magic though, guys. If you need a block like this sleeve, just contact Ed. He's going to sleeve it. Mock up and epoxy them. That was a huge kaboom. Did the block give way, John Motts? The block is not what gave way. Kind of looks like the rod cap came off, and then it chewed it up. Oh, you can't hold it no more? All right, so set it on your step right there. Yep, set it right there. Can you say, John? Say, there's your pieces, John. There's your pieces. There's your pieces, John. This goes with those pieces. This goes to John Wilburn. So set that over there with those pieces. Yep. We're going to have to mail that to him. How about that, John? There's some chunks there. Figure we can do something with that. And Mr. John said, thank you, buddy. You're welcome. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. Well, I'm not going to pull the, I'm going to save something for tomorrow. I'm going to take all the top end apart, get all the lifters out, see if there's anything. The cam shot. I can see a huge groove in that lobe right there. Big old groove. There may be some lifters for backup for somebody, spare comp cam roller lifters, or who knows. Who knows? We'll have to just check everything out. Yeah, you can see where that one there spun. It turned. Oh, because the push rod must have bent. I don't know. Oh well, we'll look more into it tomorrow. But that's where we're at right now. Yeah, Ed, I'm kind of glad that I decided to. I did have the nitrous plate bolted down, and I was mounting the solenoids like 3 days before No Name Nationals, and so I kept thinking, I'm like, man, I don't have time to test this crap. I just got the pills in. I'm just not going to mess with it. So I pulled the nitrous plate off of it, and good thing I did, because I wouldn't have been able to race it for 2 days. At least I was able to, race all day Friday and then a few passes on Saturday. Matter of fact, the very first car that I outrun was one of those Dodge Darts. It was had to be an 11-second car. It was slow. But anyway, I'll get another motor. I'll find another block, and we will build something for this. Another big block for now, until we decide to do something crazy with it. Yeah, Ed, I'm not sure. When Ed, I asked you about that noise in this, and it's been making that noise for about 7 years. I don't know. I just know it had the stock pistons, and they were standard bore. You know, the engine never been bored. I have no clue how many miles are on it. It did come from a machine shop when I got it, so I had new cam bearings in it, and everything was fresh. Had a fresh home, and I just ringed it, put new bearings in it, and that was in 2015. But I've not seen any big signs that there's going to be much head damage, so that's good. Hopefully the heads are good. I'll just get them cleaned up. They've not really had any port work done on them, so I'll probably clean them up a little bit, do a little port work, get them ready to go on a 468 or something. Yeah, Jeff, I have no problem using the 2-bolt 454 at all. Yeah, forged pistons, I'll need those. What do you mean they won't live for me? Cast pistons won't live. 98 Vortec 454 and 4L80. We'll figure something out, guys. I'm not going to stay on here too long. His mom's ready to go home, and I told her to please let him stay while I do this live stream so he can help me work on this engine that came out of his future truck. Because for those who are just getting in here, this is my grandson, Benjamin. And this candy cane is going to him. He's 5 years old. And when he turns 14, he'll be getting candy cane. So we're going to play with it and race it for a few years. And then we're going to start restoring it and getting it ready for him. So when he gets ready to go to high school, he'll have a 64 Chevy C10. He'll probably be the only one in his high school with one. I was the only one in my high school that had a 64 C10. But that's as far as I'm getting with it tonight, guys. I've surpassed the cast. Benjamin's a good help. They're saying you're a good helper, Benjamin. Thank you for holding those pieces for Mr. John. We'll get those cleaned up and we'll put them in a box and we'll send them to him because he wants to put them on a wall. That'd be pretty neat, won't it? And your future truck is on the internet, and I believe people in other countries have seen candy cane on their YouTube streams, according to my analytics. They have, but it's got a lot more story. Candy cane's got a lot more to write, a lot more history to write. We're gonna race it. You're going with me next year to No Name Nationals, right? Are you? You gonna ride with me to No Name Nationals? And you're gonna ride with me to Lambert's? Lambert's is a restaurant. They catch rolls, big old bread rolls, and they throw them at you and you catch them. Well, good. 11th annual No Name Nationals. That's right. That's 5s and the 8. John Motts, if I plan on building this thing to run 750s. That's what I'm going after. 750s an 1/8 mile will be plenty fast enough for us. That way I don't have to have a roll cage. I can just put better seat belts and stuff in the truck. But it does have disc brakes. It will have 4-wheel disc brakes when we come back to No Name Nationals because I have the brackets and stuff to do rear disc brakes on that 12 boat. Look at Russell. Russell rubbing it in. Got outrun by a stock car. Hey, Russell, I tell everybody it didn't just get outrun by a 327 stock car, but it got outrun by a 327 with a 2-barrel Holly in a stock car. And I love it. That was the best race, man. I laughed so hard. It was awesome looking over at that stock car, tires bouncing off the ground. And you were still hammering. Never let up. Yeah, I see that, Bender. By the time he's old enough to drive, everything will be electric. This truck won't be electric, though. He may have to make his own ethanol. But we're going to learn some tricks from old Thumper, the sweaty fat guy, on how to make ethanol. So anything, he'll have an ethanol burning machine, and he can just drive it once a month as he makes his ethanol. Beat by a roundy round. I don't plan on turning at 7,500 or 8,000 BNR. 6,500 would be good enough, but like I said, I got some H-beam rods. I'll do some forged pistons. I'll get a good crank. I just plan on doing a 468, maybe a high compression 468. We'll see. Somebody on here today was talking to me about some. Look at him. He's over there with that. Over there with the old monkey bike. That's what he's wanting to learn how to ride. That's his mom coming to get him. She's ready to go. He's trying to avoid it though. Look at him. Wants to hang out with Papa's shop. Appreciate it, Bender. Thanks, man, for checking out the truck. Yeah, there's a guy in our No Name Nationals group here named Thumper, the Sweaty Fat Guy. He's the ethanol professor. He's our professional ethanol guy. He grows his own cattails and corn and all that stuff to make his own ethanol, and he is a wizard at how to do it. He's got his own steel, and every one of his vehicles run off of ethanol, and he runs 80 to 100% ethanol. Yeah. Ed, these I've got 6.135 these H-beams. They're stock length H-beams I've got. Yeah, 6.135. I don't have the 353s. But I do got a set of these. That you hook that up to you, so if you fall off, it turns off. But Family's Garage said his son is the only one with a square body in his high school right now. Yeah, that would be the thing now. Like that would have been that's equivalent to me being the only one with a 64 body style, the first gen C10 when I was in school. So that's cool. And your son's truck looks amazing too. It's a beautiful truck. Those wheels y'all put on there look great. That's right, Buff. Because square truck. And square body says because square body. Well, guys, I'm not going to keep you guys too late. Been on here almost 50 minutes. So we see the result of No Name Nationals here. A bunch of parts. A baseball-sized hole in the oil pan. And a collection of parts for John Wilburn's wall right here. There may be some more stuff up in there. There's part of the piston.
Daddy, what's the piston for?
Cornet.
What is it for again? Papa.
Yeah, you're right, Kim. It's broketed.
What's it for?
What's that one over there? That's a Pontiac 400. That's going in the AMC Ambassador. We got a 65 AMC Ambassador, and that's the Pontiac 400 over there. It's also standard bore, and everything looks great on it. It did have it had very low miles on it, but apparently the stock balancer came apart, and that's the piece that was laying in the bottom of the oil pan was the stock balancer. And they put a new balancer on it and kept on driving it. But I seen damage to the rear main bearing, which was probably a result of the balancer coming apart. So anyway, one of the pistons has a crack down the side of it. So I'm just going to buy a new set of pistons, standard bore. Some better pistons than those factory ones.
Can I have a race with that motorcycle right there?
Can you have a...
It's time for Benjamin to go home.
Okay. Can you have a race with that motorcycle? We'll find you a race, okay? We'll find you a race. He's wanting to race a motorcycle now. I got to teach him how to ride it first. Bubba, it's time for you to go. Your mama's waiting on you. Give me a hug. Love you. Come back and see me. You know where I live. Yeah, BNR, you've told me a whole lot about Pontiac V8s. This one just needs to stay stock. Just keeping everything stock on it. It's going to be in that 65 Ambassador. I just need it to have more power than that 232 6-cylinder that's in there now. And it's just going to be a driver. Just something to cruise. And it'll have a VLP Turbo 350. 8 3/4 rear end with 355 gears. And it should be just a fun cruiser. Yeah, John, did you say you also wanted one of the pistons and rods to make the new trophy out of for the worst oil down trophy for next year? I mean, if so, I'll send another piston and rod out of here. I'm also going to be doing a giveaway on here on my channel because I hit 800 subs, and I'm going to be giving away one of the pistons and rods out of Candy Cane to somebody. So I'll do another video and we'll leave some comments, and I'll have my grandson pick a number from the comments, and we'll choose somebody to win a piston and rod out of the worst oil down award winner from No Name Nationals 2022. Just something to hang up. Yeah, Russell, it'll be fun racing big cars next year. Russell's got a beautiful Oldsmobile 88. Is that what that was? Olds 88? Nope. Alva, the block is not okay. I'll show you real quick. Getting ready to get off here, but I'll go ahead and show you the block one more time. Maybe some people haven't seen it yet. The whole side of the sleeve is gone. The whole cylinder, the whole side of the cylinder is just wiped out. It's not available. Actually, there's a lot of the cylinder right here in pieces. There's a rod cap. There's a piece of the rod cap. There's a rod bolt. I don't know where the nut's at off of it. There is a rod bolt. Threads look stripped out on it. I don't know, as I dig more into it, we'll figure out what may have happened. I do know that after that burnout competition, it was not happy. It didn't want to start back up. The next day, I did check the timing. The timing was way advanced, like 45. Put it back on about 34, and it fired right up, and it sounded like it ran good, but rod cut a trench through the side of the cylinder. Yeah. That sounds right. Yeah, Delta 88. Okay, Russell. I think I have decided on a channel name. Scarlet the Four-Eyed Cuda. I have a red 71 Cuda, so it seems fitting. 71 Cuda is very sought after there, John. That was the only year for that grill, correct? I'm not a Mopar guy. My brother is, but I have been watching some Mopar stuff lately, and I believe 71 is the only one for that grill. If we're looking at your profile picture, that's a beautiful car. Yeah, time for 454. You're right, John. I would, or Alva. I have, I found another 402. I found a 396. And if I've got to buy pistons and a crank and everything, I might as well just build cubic inches. So I'm going to get a 454 and see what I can make out of it. But hey, I got any mods in here? Hang on, let's see. Hide user. Put user in timeout. Remove. I think I got it. Hey, I've not gotten the Tinder girls haven't been on here. I've been on long enough to get them attracted. That's good. I guess because I've got 20 people in here, so. Appreciate it, guys. That's why when you set up a channel, people who's starting to do live streams, one of the things you need to do is you need to make you about some people you trust, about at least 6 mods. That way when you're on a live stream, you have at least one of them in your live stream at all times to, especially if you're on a cell phone like I am right now, so you can catch the spammers as they jump in and out. Yeah, 113, I'm big time now. Getting as a badge of honor. Well, flip this thing around. All right, everybody. I appreciate everybody stopping in. It's kind of what I was expecting, not what I was hoping. I knew the block was toasted when I seen the milk coming out of the headers. I was hoping. Am I back? Did I catch it? I lost a lot of people. Lost a bunch of people, but I'm here. Everybody's dropping out. All right. Well, thanks everybody for stopping in. I'll catch you on the next one. Good night. Appreciate everybody.